Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about torque on a rectangular current loop in a uniform magnetic field. You already studied about torque. So what is a torque? Torque is a rotational motion, rotational force of an object. We call it as torque. Okay. So here we have to discuss about torque on a rectangular current loop in a uniform magnetic field. Okay. So first we have to consider a rectangular coil. Rectangular coil A, B, C, D. So this one is a rectangular coil A, B, C, D carrying current I, and it is placed in a uniform magnetic field. Okay. So first you see this picture. So here we have to consider a rectangular coil A, B, C, D carrying current I, and it is placed in a uniform magnetic field. Okay. So first we consider simple case when the rectangular coil is placed such that the uniform magnetic field is in the plane of the loop. Okay. That means first we have to consider rectangular loop. Loop is placed such that the uniform magnetic field B is in the plane of the loop. That means you know that the magnetic field is from north to south, like starting from north and merge to south pole. So the magnetic field is, the direction of magnetic field is from north to south. So for simplicity, first we consider the rectangular coil is placed such that the uniform magnetic field is in the plane of the loop. Okay. So here the direction of the magnetic field is in this direction. So see this arms AD and BC. So in the arm AD and BC, the direction of the magnetic field and also the direction of currents are the same direction. So what happened? There is no force exerted on the two arms AD and BC. Okay. So you have to apply the Fleming's left hand rule here and to find out the direction of the force. So you know that the direction of magnetic field is from north to south. So it is from north to south. So the arms AD and BC, the currents are also in the parallel to magnetic field. So there is no force exerted on the arms AD and BC. Okay. So see the arms AB and DC. In AB and DC, the magnetic field, the direction of the magnetic field and the currents are perpendicular to each other. Okay. So in the arm AB and DC, the direction of magnetic field and currents are perpendicular to each other. So first you have to consider the arm AB. Okay. So you know that the force exerted on the arm AB is denoted by letter F1. F1 is equal to I into LB sin theta. Okay. So here the current I, L means length. So here we have to consider this one. Length of the rectangular loop is B. Okay. Length of the rectangular loop is B and breadth is A. Okay. So here length means what? B. The magnetic field capital letter B. Then sin theta means the angle is what? Theta is equal to 90 degrees. So sin 90 is equal to 1. So F1 is equal to what? I into small letter B, then capital letter B. Here B means length of the rectangular loop. Okay. Understood? So first we have to consider the arm AB. Okay. Then what about the arm DC? So in that case the current flows in the opposite direction. Okay. So with the presence of this magnetic field and current, what happened? A torque is exerted on that loop. That means the rectangular coil is rotated in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay. With the, you have to find out the force exerted on the arm DC also. So F2 is what? F2 is equal to I into LB sin theta, which is equal to I means current. Same current is passing that arm also. So I into L means length of the loop, that is B. Then capital letter B sin theta means 1. So F2 is equal to I into B, small letter b into capital letter B. So thus, there is no net force F1 and F2, or same value IBB. Then here also IBB. So there is no net force on the loop. Okay. So that means here the current is in the direction, in the upper direction, but CD the current is in the opposite direction of AB. So there is no net force. It exerts only the torque. That means rotational motion. Okay. So next one, you have to find out torque exerted on the loop. Tau is equal to what? You know that tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. So here the perpendicular distance is a by 2. That means see this picture. So here the arm AB, the force is exerted towards the plane of the paper, but in the case of DC, the force Ft is exerted towards you. Okay, so this one is the perpendicular distance. So here the perpendicular distance means a by 2. Okay, so that means tau is equal to F1 into a by 2 plus F2 into a by 2. Tau is equal to what force? The first case F1 into this perpendicular distance what? A by 2. So here the perpendicular distance is what? A by 2. Okay, then plus F2 means F2 force into this perpendicular distance also a by 2. Okay, which is equal to F1 is what? F1 is IBB a by 2 plus F2 is also IB, capital letter B, a by 2, which is equal to what happened? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. That means I A B, capital letter B. That is A into B is what? A into B means, see this diagram. So A means breadth and B means its length. So L into A. Length into breadth means its area. So AB is equal to what? AB is equal to area of the rectangle loop. So the equation becomes tau is equal to I into AB. Okay. So where AB is the area of the rectangular loop. That is this AB. Small letter A into B is the what? Area of the rectangular loop. Okay. So in the second case, we have to consider the plane of the loop is not along the magnetic field but makes an angle with it. So see here. So this one is the direction of the magnetic field. Okay. Then this one is the normal, means normal of the plane of the paper. So this two makes an angle theta. Okay. So consider a rectangular coil PQRS suspended in a uniform magnetic field B with its axis perpendicular to the field. Let theta be the angle between the direction of B and normal to the plane of the paper. So what is theta? Theta be the angle between the direction of B and normal to the plane of the coil. The magnetic force on side PS and QS is what? They are collinear, so they cancel each other. That means its resultant is 0. PS and QS, there is no force exerted on these two arms. Okay. Then the arm PQ and SR. PQ and SR exert a force. That is in the case of PQ, the force exerted is F1. F1 is equal to what? I into. I already find out F1 and F2 in the previous case. F1 is equal to IBB and F2 is equal to I into LB. Okay, then you have to find out the torque. So what is torque? Tau is equal to force into perpendicular distance. So see here, force. So if you have to consider first case F1 into perpendicular distance. So what is this perpendicular distance here? So here the perpendicular distance is a by 2 sin theta. Okay, so you already studied in your 11th standard. So suppose QR is the arm. Then it is equally divided. So this arm becomes a by 2. Then this side becomes a by 2. So its perpendicular distance is a by 2 sin theta. The force perpendicular distance is a by 2 sin theta. So tau is equal to what? F1 into a by 2 sin theta. plus f2 into a by 2 sin theta. Then substitute the values of f1 and f2. So what is f1? I into bp a by 2 sin theta plus what is f2? f2 is also I into b a by 2 sin theta. Then 1 by 2 is what? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. So I bp a into sin theta. Okay, so it can be rewrite as I into ab b sin theta. Okay, so here a into b is what? A into b is area of this rectangular loop. So it can be written as I into a, capital A, b sin theta. Okay, so AB means area of the loop, so it can be rewrite as I into AB sin theta. And also you know that I into A is magnetic moment. So I into A is what? Magnetic moment. So it can be rewrite as M into B sin theta. M into B sin theta. Tau is equal to M into B sin theta. That is tau is equal to what? You have to write it in vector notation. Vector tau is equal to what? Vector M cross B. Okay. Then we have to consider special cases also. The first case, tau vanishes when M is either parallel or antiparallel to the magnetic field B. This indicates a state of equilibrium as there is no torque on the coil. When M and B are parallel, the equilibrium is a stable one. So, what's the first case? In the first case, we have to consider theta equal to 0. So, in that case, tau is equal to what? 0. This is the equilibrium or stable. Equilibrium means stable. Equilibrium state. So, in that case, the torque is minimum. So, what about second case? In second case, theta is equal to what? 90 degree. So, tau becomes what? I into AB. I into AB. So, the torque is what? Maximum here. The torque is maximum. So, first